Early in the morning, on the beach, with sand between my feet. The cars, the planes, the people, the trains. They rush to get by. The sea sweeps them away. Everything from yesterday is gone. Early in the morning, we sing a song of how the sunrise can be our new home.
I get an overwhelming sense of gratitude when I wake up in the morning that I've got a bed to wake up in and I've got a roof over my head. I'm not out in the elements, if you like. I just feel grateful. I really do when I wake up and I've got somewhere to live. You know, to me it's the most important thing. You know, it's where everything stems from. Is like having security. When you wake up on the street, it's the first thing in your mind is, how am I going to survive today? How am I going to get through today? Where am I going to go and what am I going to do? That's the only purpose you've got, is survival on the street.
My name's Michael Hammond. I'm trying to be a global ecologist and scientist and philosopher. The reason why I'm on the streets is mainly because of the financial crash and the loss of my finances. And then the desire to actually go do something new, which is why I decided to put all my own interests into ecology. Because of the way the system works about the homeless, if you're homeless under circumstances of finance and not under circumstances of, say, alcohol or drug abuse, your time on the streets is actually lengthened, by several months, before they'll actually start to think about dealing with you. So it's a bit of a problem, but that's the main reason why I'm actually on the streets at the moment, because I'm struggling to find somewhere to actually settle down and live.
Good morning. You must be Susan. Come in.
Nice. Hello.
My name's Duncan. I'm a support worker here at the project.
Thank you.
So I'm going to be assessing you today. All right. We look after clients' needs from start to finish, really, when they come in, and we detox them. We look after their health needs, their finances. We help them with any debts they may have, any illnesses or any dental problems they may have, or from top to bottom we look after them, really. We support them in anything they want to do. Yeah, it was nice coming back. It felt a bit strange being a client here and then coming back to work here. Yeah, it was like I was in places, like I was working in an office where I shouldn't really be. It was it took a few months to get used to that sort of idea. February the 15th, 2005, a date I'll never forget. So I'd just come off the streets, and then 12 weeks later, that was me. It's quite a contrast of people it's when I look at that picture, it's like looking at another person, another life, really. It's amazing what 12 weeks can do for you, and a little bit of love, care and support.
We have to hope that the town will keep us safe. We have built our home out of boxes and dreams. It might not seem like much, but it may grow to be more, as hope multiplies and carries us home to a new day.
What I do is I go to the library, and I occupy my time in all the things that I'm interested in. So I'll occupy it in cosmology and science and technology, part of my faith, researching my Jewish roots, and all the rest of the things that I'm interested in. So that's how I use my time. And then I have a website which is an ecology website, and I just put all my thoughts and all my thinking and all the things that I've learnt through the books that are in the library, through self-teaching, actually on the website. So I know that when I'm ready and when I've actually been able to settle down, I can start moving in a way that I would like to, for the future.
So we're just going to go down the dual carriageway now, and I'm going to show you where I used to have a tent pitched for about 3 months, and I used to share it. It was only a 3-man tent, but sometimes you'd have 4 or 5 people in there. No one used to bother us really, because you do get moved on a lot. The police and the council don't want to see homeless people on the street. It gives the town a bad name. It might sound funny that I've lived on a roundabout, but every time I drive past it, it sort of reminds me of where I've come from. I'm going to take you to a place where we used to have a little fiesta. It didn't really used to move, it just used to be a derelict car. We used to sleep in it. He used to have the driver's seat rolled right back and laid down, and I used to have the passenger seat. We used to call it the Hotel Fiesta. It had 3 stars on the dashboard. I think the people in that flat used to own the car, but they just used to let us sleep in there, which was nice of them. Yeah. Strange coming back here. People don't want to see people sleeping on the street. Normal people on the street. There's a couple of fellas here, look. You can tell they're homeless because they're just walking about with rucksacks and stuff. But the council wouldn't class that as homelessness because they're walking about. They're not lying on the street.
You can't get any closer to society than being on the streets when you've got nothing wrong with you.
Am I on the right path?
Are you on the right path?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's up to you really, I think, to decide.
Well, it's up to all of us, isn't it? We're all in the same boat, so that's what I need. I need to talk to good people, and they can tell me what I'm doing wrong or right.
Every single thing to me has a value, a value to it. So, and the value is important because each valuable thing that you find in society is definitely worth something. And I'd love to go to Israel and live there for a little while and experience and research, the Jewish culture and also all the other cultures around that area as well. And then, I'd love to possibly even go to America. Get myself involved in some good science and good technology, but whether that'll happen, I don't know. Yes, hopefully, I'll be in the YMCA and be able to do something positive. So, and that's it really. So, it's just a daily survival, and the warmer the weather gets, the better, the better street life becomes. So the nights are warmer, and the days are warmer. I might also get my sandals back on to save my feet in the winter as well, So your feet are just natural feet, and they don't stagnate in the shoes. So
This is really where it all started for me, all those years ago. I was staying in a hall at the back of this church, and it was that day when I woke up and I thought, I need to change my life. I need to do something about my life. It's going nowhere. And I was very lonely and depressed, and I just thought, I can't do this anymore. I was just broken. I've come a long way, and I've managed to find myself a home and be settled in life and have a job and be a useful member of society and not feel that I'm just a waste of time and space, and that I don't deserve anything, and I do deserve a good life, and I am worth it,
When we lost our home, our vision changed. Invisible, hidden from view, is a part of town new to most strangers. We try to reach out to them from the shadows, emerging into the light of the day. We are safe this hour. When the clock changes and the night shows, there is a growing wish that this will be enough to get us through to a new day.